Hola! What up, my beauties? So, in this video, which is my second video, whoop, 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 mm, 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 I am going to talk about how I got started with Sweet Tea's Beauty. Mm-hmm. So, how I got started was, and if you follow me on Facebook or if you go to my Facebook page, I've told the story several times. I'm going to try to tell it without a lot of conjecture and, just basically just keep it all the way 100. So, um, working mom, husband, we're blue collar workers. I guess I'm white collar, but whatever. Um, I got started because I needed some extra money. But how I picked Sweet Tea's Beauty and how I, became to love it was what happened was I went shopping with my sister one time. Hopefully, she'll make an appearance on my page or whatnot. We went to a store. I think it was called Lux. I can't remember. But she was buying these sugar scrubs. And like for 8 ounces of sugar, she was paying about $20 to $25. If I mean, don't quote me on that, I may be mistaken, but it was pricey. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, what is this? Because I had never used a sugar scrub before. Um, and so, like, when I seen what it was and what the ingredients were, I was like, man, sis, we can make this. And she's like, oh, whatever, whatever, whatever. So she bought one, and I bought one. And sure enough, I made her one. I was like, is this like, I tried one, and I was like, hey, this is pretty, close to what, you got going, what you were buying. And she was like, nah, this is what I was buying. So I started making sugar scrubs. Just, selling them at work, really enjoying it and loving, the effects. That's really where, like, I started getting, like, really into this thing because I'm, like, a cause and effect type of chick. So I loved, first of all, I loved how it made me feel, but then I loved how it made other, women and men feel like. And it would crack me up because I would make these sugar scrubs and sell them to people for about, $7, $8. And they would come up to me and they would be like, feel me. Feel me. Feel how soft I feel. And Sweet Tea's Beauty was born. I started out with a partner. Her name was Tiffany. Awesome person. But just for different, personalities and different reasons, it just didn't work out for us. And I ventured off on my own, which she was, more than happy, with. But there's a fly in my house. So we moved on from each other. Then I started doing it full time, and it was all body products. It was sugar scrubs, body butters, lotions, soaps, body mist. What else was it? Foot soaks, bath bombs at one point, different little stuff. Yeah. Everything for your body. And at that, face masks and face care. And then, like, so during that time, I started to transition from, putting relaxers and stuff in my hair to natural. Once again, my sister, she had went natural first, and kind of like I was getting weaves and stuff, and you know, putting relaxers in my hair, but then putting a weave on top of it, just like the craziest thing ever. My hair was just so unhealthy. When she went natural, she was like, look at all this hair you got, girl. Why don't you, try going natural? And listen, I was like, I love my creamy crack. You will have to pry it from my dead cold hands before I go natural. And then I started educating myself on it and figured out, hey, you know what? This is better for me. had a little cancer scare, and had to go through a hysterectomy, and that's a story for another time and all that stuff. But it changed the way I wanted to consume things. Fortunately, not food, because your girl's a plus size goodie, but other things. So started looking into going natural, using natural products, and Sweet Tea's Beauty hair products were born. Started out making it in my house, in my kitchen. A lot of trial and error with anything that you're trying to do with, on your own. No brand consistency really. But, grew a little cult following, as they call it, and, was pretty successful about it. Got to the point where I wanted to, go from just, flea market sales and, friends and family sales to like a broader audience where, people who may or may not have known me, personally, would be willing to try this thing out. So, I got with an amazing branding team. I mean, absolutely frickin' amazing. I mean, amazing. So we started taking the products, and I'll show you the products in a minute. And we rebranded it. We had a new website. We were, like chugging along, chugging. And then my baby got sick. When I say my baby, she's my baby. But at the time, how old were you, Timmy? 17. She got sick. And boom, I had to stop because, I always tell people I'm mommy and wife first, before I'm anything, before, child of God, I'm a wife and a mom first, period. So I had to stop, and we decided, okay, cool. She got better. God did some miraculous things, and that too is a story time for another time, but God did some miraculous things. We came back. I came back. I took, had a little bit of windfall. I invested everything into getting it manufactured with a manufacturer. Basically because I went back to work full time. I work for a large healthcare company, and the job that I'm in is very demanding, very time consuming. And so I didn't want to have to, go back to, coming home from work and being up all night trying to make products, and then the next day trying to, label them, and then the next day trying to, just everything that you do when you're making stuff in your home. I wanted it to be where I could, make sure that, my products were brand consistent, like everything was the same. If you ordered it from me one time, if you ordered it from me 5,000 times, everything would be the same. That's what I wanted. Let me change this lighting, you guys, because I feel like it's kind of dark. And it's like, is this a little bit better? I mean, not really, but like I said in my first video, we'll get better lighting, better cameras, and all that stuff. Right now, I'm just using my computer camera, and, it is what it is. But we're here now, and with amazing products. We have FDA approval. They're vegan friendly. They're certified organic, and they are fire. And we are currently waiting for our new shipment of products because we are sold out of the other things. Most of them, but we have a curling cream. Can you guys see that? Let me try to hide it from the light. A curling cream, which is great for your hair. We have our hair pudding, which is like what, if you follow me on Facebook, or if you get to follow me on Facebook and you leave here and you go follow me on Facebook, Sweet Tea's Beauty, that is what put us on the map. Seriously, that hair pudding. And we now have edge control, which is awesome. And a co-wash, which I like using this before I wash my hair because I'm not a co-wash type of chick. And and I understand why people love it, but for me, it just works better on my hair when if my hair is dry. I use it prior to shampooing, and then we have a shampoo and a conditioner, which is fire. But so that's Sweet Tea's Beauty. That's what we have. You can shop with us at www.sweetteasbeautywix.com. And I will link all that down in the description box below. But besides that, that's Sweet Tea's Beauty. And I'm trying to find a balance, a unique balance of still being a full-time employee, a wife, a mom, a grandma, a friend, a sister, a daughter, all of that. I'm still trying to find a balance in that. And it's hard because I was naive to think kind of sort of that once I got with a manufacturer, it would alleviate a lot of my problems. And in some areas it did. In some areas it didn't. And I think that should be a story for another time. I don't know. Whatever. But you know, it's hard. And when I say that it's hard, I don't want people to think that I am complaining or that I'm not grateful to be in the position that I'm in, because I do understand and I've recognized and I've realized and I respect the fact that it takes people years. I mean, years. I started this thing in 2014, and here it is, 2019, and I'm just getting to the point where I'm in position to be in stores. That junk was hard. Trying to get out here and get exposure to another level is very hard. And not knowing any, like celebrities or influencers or, and not really having the capital to pay people, and you're trying to build this thing up like the little engine it could, that junk is hard as hell. Excuse my mouth, but it is hard. Now, I have a powerful team of people behind me. My support system is fire. And I think the ones that kind of are like my biggest support system, of course, my husband, but my daughters, man. Like when you get to know, I call them the divas. When you get to know the divas, first of all, they are all crazy. They are hilariously crazy. Like when I tell you my kids are, I kind of think that everybody thinks their kids are the best, but I'm pretty sure mine are pretty darn special. And they are hilarious, except for this one that's kind of staring at me right now. But awesome, but when I say that it's hard, it is very hard. It is very hard to be a working entrepreneur. It's very hard to get people to try something that is bomb. But everything ain't for everybody. That's number one. Number two, women, we're regimented. If you use Dove, you love Dove. You're going to use Dove until the wheels fall off. I know me. I'm a Dove girl. You can literally say, hey, here's this other brand, and this brand is bomb. And I'm going to be like, ooh, what's it going to do with my pH balance and all this? I'm that type of girl. So it's hard to get, women to break their regimen and try something new. But what I try to tell people is if you try it, you'll love it. And when you discover how awesome it is, now that's bomb lighting. When you discover how awesome it is, you'll thank me for it, and you'll be a loyal customer, because that's usually what happens. But it's the trial of getting people to trust you. And I get it, because listen, I go to, my hairdresser just suffered a death in her family. God bless her soul. And I won't go to nobody else. I will not go to anyone else because actually she's mine and I'm regimented and we have a unique, relationship. So I understand it. But at the same time, I'm trying to change people's mindsets and I guess I will have to change minds too, but I'm not using anybody else's hairdresser. I'm just not. My hairdresser is my hairdresser. You see this usually my hair is, curled and pretty and all out and everything. Well, I'm waiting for her to get back from her bereavement and so she can hook me up, So I get it, but that's the hardest part of it. Usually, this flat is going to make me cuss. But that's the hardest part of it. It is. It's the hardest part. And, there's other, things too. But then it's also like you meet incredible people and you meet people that like literally like, I met a lady who her edges were gone. And, she started using my products and they started coming back. And, you meet people who decided to go natural and did the big chop. And now their hair is like, flourishing, after they use Sweet Tea's products. So, there's the rewards and there's the work. And, it's ebb and flow type of thing. But to God be the glory. I take no credit for it and I wouldn't change it if I could. I love it. I love my products. I stand behind them. I'm so proud of our labeling and our look. This flat is like attacking me. That's why I've been attacking you. Why don't you kill it? Like, get something. I don't know. I probably gotta edit that out, but but I don't want them. I don't want to be like that page that edits everything out. Cause shoot, I'm sure we ain't the only people that got a fly in their house. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Should I edit it out? It's a fly. I know. Tia, come and say hi. No. No. Timmy, come and say hi. My kids are shady too. Did I tell y'all that? I was bragging about y'all, but then y'all raggedy too at the same time. I ain't want to tell these YouTube people that. We want us to look like a wholesome family, but Hey, raggedy. Anyway, I don't know. I don't want to be boring either. Come here, let me fight one of y'all. But I've been watching. So I've been watching. I've watched a lot of YouTube content creators, and I really dig them. Like, there's a couple that I really, really like, and I'm scared to kind of say their name because I don't want people to like come at me. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I know I'm probably going to get, people who say negative things about my channel and about my brand and about me and probably about my kids and all types of stuff. I'm prepared for that. What I won't do, though, is I refuse to be like some of these content creators I've seen content creators get so moved that they done went to people's houses. And he's one of my favorite ones. But he pulled up at somebody's house and was like, went live. Was like, I'm at his house. I'm like, I might be telling who it is, huh? Inadvertently. That was funny though. It cracked me up because I was like, oh, you crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all who I like. Like, I really like Mona Simone. She has some stuff happen with her and whatever. I like of course I love T.S. Madison, that's my girl. I love King Jives. And I'm gonna just say it because he is controversial. But I love somebody who will tell it like it is. Sir William McCray. People think he's crazy. It's all heck. But I like him. First of all, he cracks me up because he will tell you off. What did he say from amen to hallelujah? I don't know what he said, but he goes off. And one time him and that crazy Andrew Caldwell got into it, and they got to arguing back and forth. And it was like they was going on Instagram, and they was going on Facebook, and they was hitting up the YouTube streets, and people was coming involved, getting involved with it, and they had names for each other and all this other stuff. Well, I don't know what happened, but all I know is, what is his name? Andrew said something a little bit too much. And Sir William G. McCray III came from Atlanta, Georgia, all the way to St. Louis and pulled up at his house. And that's what he kept saying. Oh, I'm at his house. Yes, I am. Oh, yeah, I'm at his house. Yes, I'm outside. I'm outside. He won't come out, but I'm at his house. And I was like literally watching this on live saying, oh my God, don't come outside because he gonna kill you. Molly, you in danger, girl. I was, But he was serious. And like, I've literally watched like people be friends on YouTube. And then the next thing you know, they like ready to kill each other, and you won't get that. Nope. I watched the sweetest thing ever, Bloveslife. She's so sweet. She make you want to eat 20 pounds of seafood every time you watch her. Her family is hilarious. Her husband love her to pieces. Her sons are amazing people. They ain't out here kicking puppies and drowning fish. Okay? Both of them boys went to school and did what they needed to do. I mean, you couldn't ask for, at least as it appears on camera. But then this girl came and they had a good time, and the girl left, and the girl said they had a great time and she was great. And then like a couple months later or a month later or something like that, she hated her. She hated Bloveslife and was like dragging her and dragged her whole family, like went down and lined them up and went down the line like And then like when people were like, whoa, you hated her, you're fake, you did this and that. She said sorry and then came back and was like, I'm not sorry. And then she was like, I'm sorry again. And I'm not sorry. I don't know. Then there's a viewer's choice. I love her. I love him. Like, he's funny. Who else did I watch? I watched some Rick Lux. Jackie Ina. Oh my God. She's happy birthday to me on my Facebook page. And I was like, and share. Like, that's my girl. I love Jackie. Jackie. That's my girl. But anyway, okay, I'm rambling. So yeah, I want to have a good page. I know that there's inevitably there's going to be some people who are going to hate me, love me, whatever. I could care less. But I don't want to indulge in it. But that's what I want my page to be about. I want my page to be fun. You'll see hair tutorials, mukbangs. You'll finally get to meet one of my crazy, shady daughters. Yeah, I called you shady. One of shady divas. Are you coming? She's shady, real shady. She's a tease. Anywho, hopefully you get to meet my grandbaby, Kyrie. You're so cute. But that's it. That's all. Like, subscribe, share. I'm going to try to come to you every day. When I can. There'll be sometimes that I'll be busy. I might be shipping out products as you are watching me. Who knows what I'll be doing? Sometimes I might be fishing. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. Just hopefully that I grow and expand, and I could get my products down to the Essence Festival. That's the most important thing I should have been saying this whole daggone time. I'm such a scatterbrain. I gotta get used to being in front of the camera and all that good stuff. Anywho, yeah, I'm trying to get my product. I want to go to the Essence Festival. Essence Festival or bust. So I need to grow my channel. I need to grow my platform. I want to be in Target or Target or Target, however you want to say it. That's what I want to do. I want to just be out here, and I just want to be successful. I want to make it, and I want to share this goodness with the world. That's it. All right. Well, I will holler at you later. Like I said, like, subscribe, share. You might even see my little stinky dog Crip. My daughter named him Crip. Once again, another story time for another day. Anywho, okay, seriously this time. I've been on for 26 minutes. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Tell me what you want to see from this channel, what you want to see from me. You know, our commentary is welcomed. God bless you guys, and stay beautiful. Peace.